What's going on, fishing friends? Welcome back to the show. It's Saturday, and I just got a rule on Saturdays when everybody else, excuse me, is out on the water. I tend to stay home and just get Sunday chores done on Saturday. Um, it's just a little rule of mine. I mean, don't get me wrong, there have been days where I'll have the itch and maybe run down, do a little bit of fishing from shore, but I don't take the boat out or anything like that. Which is a good segue of, yes, I have been getting the boat out. That being said, these hard seasonal transitions to where we're actually going into cold water temperature fishing. I have a little rough time making the right adjustments. I still want to throw fast moving stuff, and if you can see on the prior video, the slow moving worm of all things is what ended up paying off for me, at least from shore. From shore, I've been doing better than from the boat lately. Here's some, recent footage of a few outings. And whether it's just windy or boat positioning or wrong lure selection or all the above, those are things I gotta work on. The temperature of the river has been fluctuating a little bit, but I think we're gonna see them snap into that mode here soon, where it's gonna be, your big jigs and big swim baits and Alabama rigs and hopefully a wobblehead bite will start paying off. And also, it's been a long time since I did a giveaway. So I just had a platform that some of y'all may be familiar with and some of y'all may not be, which is called Odysee. And if you've ever stayed in the video towards the end, there's a little bumper that says I'm also on BitChute and on Odysee. So in order to be eligible for this giveaway, I'm gonna need y'all to go over to Odysee and find Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show and just give them a follow over there, because they did me a huge solid. What they did is they grandfathered me in on the criteria from 2023, because I had an old email that I found that said my channel was eligible to sync up with a different email attached to it, which I had totally forgot about, and I didn't even upload there for I think over a year. They got back to me with the following business day And within 24 hours, my whole entire library was moved over there. First and foremost, I gotta give props to Odysee. They get back to you within a very short period of time. You're actually speaking to a person, not some generated, template response. And they have live streaming over there. You'll find a lot of content creators over there as well. So anyways, back to the giveaway. Since the last good largemouth I caught was on a Rapala ripstop, that's what I want to give you guys. And I figured this color being, silver minnow, anywhere you're at in the country, this color can apply to the type of bait fish that you got in your local waters. And another good thing about a ripstop is that whether you're fishing off a boat or from the shore, if you need a good jerkbait that catches big fish but you need it to stay shallow, that is the bait to go to right there. Now they do make a full size, your 110 millimeter. Rapala does their size, it's different. This is a size 9. But it's different than the shadow wraps. There is no slow sink or anything like that. It runs between 1 and 3 feet, and you might be able to get it down to 4 or 5 on a super long cast with some really light line. But that being said, those ripstops are great. And also, I did find some round bend laser sharp replacements in 6s for jerk baits. I do like to use a round bend hook when I'm throwing a jerk bait. Don't ask me why, because I'm a huge fan of short shank EWG on all my crankbaits. They don't tangle on me if you use the right size and rig it up the right way. There is an improper way to replace the treble hook, but that's for another video. But anyways, if you go over to Odysee and you go back to around 2021, gonna have to dig. There's only one video that I ever did that was a BitChute Odysee exclusive, and it went over the top 2 boxes of that time of year, which is, I think it was shot on November 21st of 2021 or 22nd, something like that. So we're within that ballpark of water temps and fishing conditions. So if you can tell me what 2 species of fish were caught and on what 2 baits, you don't gotta get into detail about the baits, just be generic, like let's say catfish on a spinnerbait. Fine, that suffices. So go over there, give a follow, just so in case something happens with YouTube, you're subscribed somewhere else. And you got the whole catalog there. The only thing I gotta do is make the playlists that are on YouTube. So, which they have that option as well over there. So, big props to Odysee. I was really surprised that they recognized the criteria that they had told me from 2023, because in their new terms of service, you need to get 50,000 views of traffic on your main site a month in order to be eligible to do what's called a synced upload, where now when I upload, the only manual uploading I have to do is to Rumble. Everything else just goes up. Once it's up on YouTube, it's up on BitChute and Odysee, which is totally cool. It takes a lot off my plate. And yeah. So I struggle through these transition periods with I call them the hard seasonal changes, you know, spring to summer, summer to fall, fall to winter. Those 4 hard season changes, I'll go through a little bit of a funk. And being a new boater, yes, I've owned one for, I don't know, 2 years, but it's my first boat, and it's a small boat. I don't have a gas outboard, but you know what? It floats and it's paid for. And I can get it into some skinny water that those big boats can't get into. That might not play a big factor in today and right now's fishing, but you know, come summer when they're hiding back in the creeks or whatever, or you know, I don't bed fish, but you know, just if I need to get back into something, I can. Another thing, I can beach it and take a leak if I need to, or it's just a pretty versatile little boat. And I've customized it as much as I can. I got a little Garmin fish finder on it, and it's really all I need for river running and pond hopping or lake hopping around here. Now, I can't get anywhere fast, but when you're fishing, I mean, who's really in a hurry? I'm not. But all that being said, folks, again, to be eligible for the giveaway, all you gotta do is go over to Odysee, give a follow, and tell me what 2 species of fish were caught in that video of the BitChute and Odysee exclusive, and what 2 baits they were caught on. First one to answer that in the comments gets the ripstop. So just wanted to touch base with y'all, and stay tuned, because we will be chucking glide baits and Alabama rigs and doing some winter deep cranking and all kinds of stuff, whether I'm out with Dave or John or by myself. We'll be doing it to it. So alright, folks, just wanted to hop on here and announce a giveaway, show you a little bit of boat footage that I have been getting out lately, but they just haven't been cooperating, at least from the boat they haven't. So y'all take care of yourselves, be easy, and we will see you next time. This show right here is called Guy with a GoPro Fishing Show. I am Brian, your host, editor, and producer. And we will catch you on the next one, people. Be easy. Peace out.